Audio-Technica knows turntables. Want an audiophile turntable with a moving coil cartridge? They make that. Want a mid-level turntable to use as your daily driver? They've got many to choose from. Want one to connect to your computer so you can digitize your vinyl? Check. Want one you can carry around with you so you can play your records literally anywhere? Yep, they've got that too. Say hello to the AT-SB727, better known as the Soundburger. If that name sounds familiar to you, that might be due to the popularity of the Soundburger back in the 80s. Or maybe you remember when they re-released it back in 2022 to wide appeal. Well, it's back again, and I'm hungry to tell you all about it. When I got my hands on the Soundburger, I didn't know what to expect, as I had never used one before. Less than 5 minutes later, I was listening to Tiny Dancer from Elton John's masterpiece album, Madman Across the Water. People from around the office were highly impressed, and yes, of course we had a sing-along. We were holding each other closer and counting headlights on the highway. I paired the Soundburger with the Brain X portable wireless speaker with Bluetooth. I pressed the Bluetooth button on the side of the Soundburger, and then I pressed the Bluetooth button on the top of the Brain X. And a few seconds later, they were paired. Music started playing. I was expecting it to be more complicated than that, and I can't say I was disappointed. After the initial pairing, I didn't have to do anything other than turn both of them on. They stayed paired together. I also paired them with my Bose Quiet Comfort in-ears with the same level of easy. I do wish it was possible to pair the Soundburger with more than one Bluetooth device at a time, say multiple pairs of headphones for like a quiet listening party. But it is limited to just one device at a time. It has Bluetooth 5.2, and they claim the normal Bluetooth range, about 30 feet. But we tested it out, and we got much further apart than that. The Bluetooth is strong with this one. There are plenty of portable Bluetooth speakers that would be good fries to the Soundburger. You don't need to use a high-end Wi-Fi speaker like I did with the Brain X, though they did sound really good together. If you're thinking of this as a gift and you want to get them the complete package, I recommend something like a JBL Charge 6 or an Eco X Gear Soul Jam or the JBL Grip. For home use, the Audio-Technica AT-SB727 powered speakers pair nicely with the Soundburger via Bluetooth or with a wired connection for a compact setup in your living room, bedroom, or office. A lot of portable turntables have speakers built in, and I think that's a major compromise. To have speakers built in, they can't be too good or have too much bass, because those bass waves will certainly make the needle jump, and that's no good for your vinyl. With a separate Bluetooth speaker, even one with a lot of bass, you can place it on a separate surface, away from the Soundburger, so those bass waves don't affect the needle at all. Some might look at this and think it's a toy. It's not for serious vinyl enthusiasts, and I get that. It's small, it's lightweight, there's no setup or calibration involved, it has Bluetooth and can go for 12 hours on the rechargeable battery. But not every turntable is for audiophiles. This one is for the casual vinyl fan, the person that wants the tactile music listening experience that vinyl gives you, but isn't concerned with the minutia of high-end, extremely particular turntable gear. When I saw just how accessible this makes vinyl, I immediately thought of 3 people I want to buy this for as a gift. I just have to decide who would want the black one and who wants the yellow one. I can also picture this being a great way to audition vinyl in the used record store before you buy it. Bring it and a pair of headphones with you as you go shopping. You might need to check with the shopkeeper to make sure they don't mind you sticking your needle into their grooves. When you aren't playing a record, you secure the tonearm, close the lid, grab the built-in handle, and take it with you. When you're ready to listen to music, you set it down on a solid surface, open it, put a record on it, place the needle in the groove, turn it on, and music just starts playing out of whatever Bluetooth speaker or headphones you already have paired with it. Listen to vinyl anywhere. At the park, at a picnic, at the campsite, in your backyard, on the hood of your car, in the bed of your pickup truck, at your desk at work, in the break room at work. Should I keep going? No? All right, moving on. If you want to keep the music fully analog, you can use the audio output on the back to connect to any stereo that has available inputs. It comes with a mini to RCA cable. The mini end plugs into the Soundburger. The other end plugs into any inputs on the back of your stereo except for the phono input, since this already has a phono preamp built in. If your audio system has a mini jack input, you might need to go to your junk drawer and grab that mini to mini aux cable and use that. If you need one of those, we've got those as well. If you have some 45s, you can also play those. It spins at either 33 1/3 or 45 RPM, and it comes with a 45 adapter that doubles as a stabilizer for the tone arm while you carry it around. When you first go to use it, make sure to remove the transport screw from the back. That's there for shipping, and the tone arm isn't going anywhere until you remove that screw. It took me longer to remove that screw than it did to do any other single step in the setup process. Got someone in your life that thinks vinyl isn't for them because it's not convenient enough? Well, this might be the turntable to get them listening to records, because it just doesn't get any more convenient than this. Want to talk turntables? We do too. Give us a call.